transferring your project onto your wood. Okay, so transferring your project onto your wood, it's fairly simple and straightforward. I always use graphite paper. Now there are other ways to transfer your project onto the wood. And for example, some artists will print out their piece and lay it on the wood and use like an iron or something hot to get the ink onto the wood itself. And that only works with some printers. I have not found that super helpful, especially if you're doing a project with any sort of detail. I think that would be more helpful if you were using it for like a lot of quotes or lettering, stuff like that, where there's a lot of ink involved and it will get on the wood and you can burn from there. But if you're trying to outline an animal, a landscape, portraits, anything like that, you don't have as much control if you try to do it that way. So definitely not my favorite. Graphite paper, simple, straightforward, done and easy. All right, okay, so we have our project and we've got this little cute chipmunk that we're going to be burning today. Now, you can just tape it on exactly like this, but I do like to grab a pair of scissors and cut out just around the chipmunk. So that way I have a little bit more control of where exactly it will end up being burned. Okay, so I've got it all cut out. Now you just position it however you want that final project to be. And once you've kind of get it where you want it, you grab a piece of tape and tape it down. All right, so we're gonna grab our graphite paper. We're gonna slide this under here. And your pencil, you're going to just outline everything. Now, the key when you're outlining is just that, outline. The only thing I would add is whenever you come to things like fur, you don't want to create a hard line around the fur. You want to create more of a coloring type of, or a back and forth zigzag around where the fur will be. So this allows you to create an outline of the body without defining it with a hard line. Because as we're creating that fur look, fur doesn't have a hard dead line, kind of like if you were seeing the end of a shelf or the end of a table, right? It has a distinct line where the table ends. But fur doesn't have that. It doesn't have that hard line. So don't overcomplicate this. It's fairly straightforward. Just outline everything. Now, you pretty much just only want to outline the main details. There's no need to outline where there will be shading. For example, you don't want to outline where the bark is. There's no need to outline the shading in the leaf or stuff like that. But you do want the outline of all these elements. So the detail on the body, I will do a little bit of a zigzag for the stripes. And make sure you get his leg, like his thigh there. And I would do a little bit of a zigzag for the folds in his neck. And even do like a dotted line for the highlights in his face. But as far as that go, I would leave the rest. You don't need to do all the little hairs in his body or all that detail. You're going to do that with the wood burning, so it'd be excessive to just do that with the pencil. All right, now we've got the outline done. Before you take your piece off, just double check that you got everything, that you didn't miss outlining anything. And what I just noticed is I missed some of the veins in the leaf. So I'm going to quickly add that. So that is why you quickly double check, because once you pull it off from the tape, it is nearly impossible to realign it. All right, that is looking pretty good. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoy creating quality content that'll help you as you learn to wood burn. If you like what you just watched, make sure to hit that like button. It goes a long way in trying to just get my videos and my content to people who will find this useful. Also, leave a comment about what you would like to see in future videos, specifically pertaining to wood burning. Like what are you struggling with? What would you like to learn? And I really want to create content that is geared specifically for you guys, or content that maybe is not out there that you'd like to learn. So yeah, I'll take your comments and try to create videos to address those things. If you do want to learn wood burning and you want to take it step by step from what woods to use all the way to a practice project, like step by step, join me in my online wood burning class. I mean, that's what it's geared for, of like working together, where I show you, okay, how do you actually go through a project and the different elements of creating different textures and different looks, creating depth into your pieces, all those things. I do have that in my online wood burning class, and I'll put a link down in the subscription. So guys, subscribe, and I will hopefully see you guys next time.